I get disgusted, but we can't discuss things really musty with that personality, that attitude. You added that on to me, excluding the X, but adding me. No, I'm not part of the recipe of your mess. I see that you have some baggage that you still got to handle. I came here all chained free, like no, 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 no bodies, nah, nothing possessing me, no poltergeist, no bad energies. I dealt with my shit. Why didn't you deal with yours? Oh, you thought that I would agree. You thought you could bring this to me. You thought I would be like all the other bodies adding extra shit when don't you see me? I came so happy and so free. So that's how I'm going to leave. Like clearly if I can't build with you, I'm gonna build with somebody else, if not with me. It's fine if you come to my castle, but it's not built quite yet. I thought I could build with you, but clearly you ain't got the tools, so here I am, alone again, talking to all my friends. She lied to me. I cheated. She swung on me. I left. She brought new people over. I went to new places I never been before. Who bigger of a whore? Who really fucked this shit up? Who really shouldn't be in touch? I think both of us, this is assigned to us, but we don't read for shit. We don't know how to. So we come back at each other, in each other's throats again. Always trying to figure out who's going to be the next one kicked out the house. Like we both pay for the place. We both try to play our cards fairly, but clearly we're trying to cheat each other, trying to spend the most toxic time with each other. Like clearly we're not meant for each other, but who's gonna be the first one to walk away? Stubborn minds. Mothers taught us not to quit. Fathers taught us not to be a bitch. And it's just like, hey, we said we loved each other, death do us part, even though we ain't signed no shit. I'm going to give you the worst shit if you promise to give me the worst shit. Even though we keep out here toxically drawing other people into us just for them to rust. Many reasons why I can't date you. I talk to myself a lot, and if you're gonna point that out, that's cool. But if you're gonna make fun of me for that, then I'll have you out on the street like a fool. I don't give a shit about you. I've been talking to myself many times before I even talk to you. I got more interesting things to say to me than you do too. So here comes the second part of it. Your mind isn't really that interesting, intriguing. Like literally, I told you the first part I talked to myself and that. So if I can find it more interesting to talk to me than I want to talk to you, then why the fuck have another meat suit? So much of a liability for me. You don't even work too. Why would I even want to work with you to get to you? Like no, no. So here comes the three. Why aren't you working at least on yourself personally, if not publicly? Like, I don't care if you're out here trying to make somebody else rich. You should at least be trying to make yourself rich. At least be rich in thoughts instead of always gossiping, always trying to tell me things to do. But what do you do for yourself? It's time for four reasons you need to do the things that you need to do. What self motivates? I have many reasons to be. It's one, I couldn't kill myself. Two, I gotta prove somebody wrong, even if it's me. Three, I love to play soccer, and as long as I can move my feet, I guess I still will. Four, the will of the weights of me. I can't stand weights, but I love lifting weights off of me. So those are my four reasons to be. How about you? I got five people that I care the most about. It's me, myself, and then there's three other versions of myself I can't quite recite yet. I'm just telling you, I cared about other people until they showed me why not to. I get it, I get it. Other people care about you differently, and I am nowhere near your top five list of people that you care about. So why are you on mine? I just think overly on my mind. What is really in your mind? How do you try to spend your time? There are many reasons why you shouldn't date me, and the only reason you want to be with me is because I'm pretty. Y'all committed a fucking crime. Made me socially awkward but attractive as hell. E. I meet the soul in many bodies. Hi, darling. I don't like you. I don't want to fuck you. I don't care which body you bring up to me. You don't ever bring much in the brains. Ooh. That's what bothers me. You want me to sit and stay, but no, no, no. You can bring me to water, but I'm not a horse to drink the shit. I'm a human. I do my own stuff, and it's easy for me to say, hey, I'm not here to fuck you. But I don't really know how many dudes have said this before, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's your hobbies? She didn't really ask me much. Hey, what's your favorite color? Still ain't really interrogate me. Fuck it, I'm gonna just leave it there. If she ain't asking me no questions, why the fuck am I sitting here interested? Like, hmm. People tend to say I'm interesting. Why do I got more fans than I do people that actually like me? Wait, what are those truly? Just people like to view me, but do they really like to talk to me? No, they just want to screw me. They just want to do me. I don't know what they want to do with me, but they're not going to tell me. That's why I just leave.
I think people underestimate how much or how important fucking early years of education really is. Because something that I already knew was going to happen from a very early age. I've known this gal since she was 11 years old. I've watched her family, and her family does not, what's the word I'm looking for? Receive her all that well. When she does the things that she does, she gets scolded instead of asked, why do you do this, instead of getting comforted. And I already know why she does half the things she does. It's just because she has shitty role models. Mommy's always out getting new men. Daddy doesn't give a fuck what daughter does as long as daughter shuts the fuck up and listens and submits, because daddy, all he wants to do is play video games. So what does daughter do? Daughter does whatever the fuck that she feels comfortable in doing, and being at home is not comfortable. So now at this point of being 18, freshly 18, well, maybe about a year seasoned, almost 19, she goes around looking for excitement that's not home, because at home she was rejected. Outside she's accepted. Why? Well, she's young and she's probably tight, so money very high. And people don't think about that. Like, I'd rather her be on a stripper pole than her being pushed into sex trafficking. But honestly, I saw either one of them. I saw myself going to have a fucking strip club with a shotgun, but like, that's a better case than trying to figure out where the fuck she's trafficking, human trafficking. Why? Because mommy and daddy did such a poor job of, oh no, I want her. Well, she listens to you, but you don't even give her any structure. Well, she won't listen to you, but you give her structure, and I'm not going to try to back you up. It's just because parents weren't ready to parent and child didn't have a good environment. Now it's just like, I can't fix the problems you guys caused. It was not my issue. I tried the best I could for the small interactions I was in there, for the small times I tried to help. Like, I can't do anything. At the end of the day, people make the choice that they do. You guys had the strongest influence, but what did you choose to influence? Chaos and craziness. So what the fuck do you expect to have? What do you expect your kid to be like when you don't even try to give a shit about your kid, but ask what the fuck? But always ask what the fuck is wrong with you. Always patronize them. Always make fun of them. Like, you question why they always run from you. It's because you never did a good job of teaching them you can run to me. You don't need to run away from me. And that's one lesson I've picked up from shitty parenting of what not to do when my children are doing things that I do not deem to be suitable for my eyes to watch. Instead of saying, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm going to be like, hey, did I ever teach you this is not what we're supposed to do? Hey, did I ever tell you this is bad for you? Hey, did I ever take the time to? It's not what the fuck is wrong with you. It's what the fuck did I forget to teach you? But parents don't want to take into don't want to take the blame for not doing a good job parenting. They'd just rather blame the child for being a bad child. You do realize you're the teacher and you have to teach them all the things you do and do not like. It's not my fucking job to groom your children to be good citizens. It's your job. When I find the more peaceful, wholesome versions of me inside another body, I am kidnapping the fuck out of them and they're not allowed to leave. Because if I am as good as everybody claims that I am, then why do I not feel as good as I probably should? And it's just like, self-identity issues. And that's fine. It's alright to have those as long as you don't take those issues and force them upon others. And I don't, but just because I don't doesn't mean other people don't. So how do I expect me from others? I don't. Stop having expectations and you're going to be less unpleased by society. I don't have expectations. I just don't want to wake up and bam, here I do it every fucking day until I don't. And like, I probably won't, but first I have to be very fucking ill. And you would think heart issues is something that's going to kill me. I don't think so, bro. I think it's going to be something else. Assassination, but first I need to get there politically. I'm just saying, when I get me, I'm going to keep on to me. It's just finding me first.
Case and shot out of the front door. Forgetting our plans to make fruit crumble, the apples tumbled from our jumpers. We stumbled madly through the undergrowth, finally bursting through the hole in the hedge, our hearts thundering, and both of pigs on a spit. Our brothers looked on in amusement at our disheveled appearance. What on earth just happened? I wondered. What on earth had she been playing at, scaring us like that? By this point, back in the safety of the garden, meaning back in our comfort zone, we briefly talked and convinced ourselves that the eerie nature of the upstairs of the house had caused our minds to play tricks on us. I even began to feel somewhat guilty for leaving our friend behind in that scary place. Looking at each other, we stumbled up the garden path to the back door, both still rather shaken and desperate for a drink of water, after which we were planning to try to convince our brothers to break the rules and accompany us into the orchard to see if we could find our friend and bring her back with us. The back door to Allie's house opens to the kitchen, which leads to a hallway that runs the entire length of the rather small house, ending directly at the front door. We both had a quick drink of water, gazing into the hallway as we did. A knock on the front door caught our attention. We automatically walked forward to see Allie's mother answer the door for Evangeline's mother, who was clutching a bottle of what looked like wine. She was apologizing for being later than she expected and explaining how her car had failed to start after she had
Oh well, I was not meant to be among the common folks. I should be somebody that you forge for, a journey you plan for, to meet, to see. But this is not the olden days. This is modern society. I was placed here so the community could find me easy to reach. I wasn't even born indigenous to this land. I am a foreign man, but you wouldn't see easily off of me. Like, clearly, we have niggers too. Well, I'm not even from this country. I come from Espanol. It's Haiti, if you really want to know the truth. You don't know where that is? You know where Dominican is? Well, the other side of that bitch. Truly, we share the exact same island. That's how poor the country is. But if you truly knew the history, we are the first independent black country. No wonder they raped us so badly. No wonder they don't tell the true history, because it's his story, because he won the battle. It's not always the truth.
Every summer for a week, my grandparents would visit my family in New Orleans from Haiti, making the 9-hour flight and 30-minute drive from the airport to Norco. I loved seeing my grandfather. He told the scariest stories, and my grandmother cooked the best food for everyone. My parents always seemed to be happier when they came down. You see, my parents, well, they fight a lot, but they stop when my grandparents come around. And sometimes I wonder if mom and dad even love each other by the way they fight. I don't think they do, but my brother Sam says not to worry about it. The day we picked Grandma and Grandpa up from the airport, I noticed my grandfather looked more tired than the last time he came. My grandmother had a worried expression on her face. She said he was fine, but I knew she was lying by the way she looked down at her feet. Grandpa...
You know what's ridiculous? I'm not even playing online and this bitch glitches. What? It's not even letting me show you the video. You know what's ridiculous? I'm not even playing online and this bitch glitches. What? It's not even letting me show you the video. You know what's ridiculous? I'm not even playing online and this bitch glitches. What? It's not even letting me show you the video. You know what's ridiculous? It's kind of better. Watch. I don't know why it's glitching, and it irritates the fuck out of me, because how am I supposed to play a fair match when it's not fair for me to play? Which is essentially kind of like how life is in certain aspects. It's just like, oh yeah, here, play. Well, does everybody else play with glitches, or am I the only one playing with glitches? I assume everybody else is playing with glitches, right? Wait, y'all can turn your glitches off? Y'all ain't got to worry about glitches? Y'all get to play all smooth like the computers do? Like, this is not how it's supposed to happen. How am I supposed to predict? Because by the time I get the ball, they're already there. I'm trying to think 2 moves ahead, and it's just like, the computers don't have the issues that I have. But hey, I made a shot in, so like, I ain't bitching too much. It is what it is. Oh, fuck this shit. And the funny thing is, I was thinking about leaving. I'm not going anywhere fast, I'll tell you that right the fuck now. And I'm gonna wait 2 to 3 hours, hoping that the dumbass... Honestly, no. Once snow hits, I realize most people don't drive. I can drive through just about any weather, give me the right vehicle. Don't give me a fucking truck and trailer, I can't fucking drive on fresh pavement and asphalt. That gives me fucking nerve wracks. But this bitch, I just won't do it for a paycheck because work wants you to be there on time. I'm like, bitch, I'll get there at a time. On time and at time are not the exact same time, so it's like, whew. It's a good thing I'm taking a hiatus from work because work would love to kill me right now. Ooh, no. Work would love to kill me right now. I didn't say it's negligence on my part or other people because it's easier having a scapegoat than it is to take accountability, ladies and gentlemen. Lessons I've learned from life.